Gang, I got an interview for you guys. I'm not sure if he wants his name shared or anything like that. I'm not sure if he was really trying to share his face or anything in the video, but this video is for the people out there who have been looking for answers on what happened to X at that moment. Some people watching this are going to get closure, and some others out there are still going to feel the same way. I get it. We lost a good guy. And I'm going to be honest with you. I will be lying if I told you guys you're not going to get emotional hearing what happened. Some of you are going to get emotional. Some of you are going to feel some type of way about this, but this information needs to be out there. We got to find out who did this to our brother. This is part one of the interview that I put together. I hit some people up. We got the witness that was on the scene. You saw a lot of people out there recording with their phones. I got someone. Part two is going to be dropping tomorrow. Make sure you guys share this video to any fan out there that needs answers when it comes to XXXTENTACTION. Put this video on Facebook. Share it.
Anyways, what happened yesterday was a tragic event. Me and my buddy, we went and we dropped off my jet ski. So, like, you know what? We decided to just take a look around in the place. And then we were just taking a look around, you know, we were like about to leave. And then we saw a guy with like blue pigtails coming. We're like, yo, is that X? So we're like, oh shit, it is X. We're like, yo, what up, X? Like, we're like, dude, what's up? And he's like, oh, what's up, guys? And so he was just looking around, and we were just like following him, etc. Like just looking. He was looking at dirt bikes, motorcycles, and then he said that he was like, "Oh man, that shit's slow as fuck." And then like everybody started laughing, and my boy was like, "Yeah, it's slow." And then he was like, "Yeah, bro, that shit's slow," talking about a bike. But anyways, so we ended up about to leave, and then I was like, you know what, I want to get a picture with X. So we went back out. We were looking for X. We couldn't find him, so we like waited by his car. So we were just chilling there, waiting for him. So he came outside. I was like, yo, X, do you think we can take a picture? He's like, no, not right now, man. And I was like, okay, all right. So X got in his car. He drove around the parking lot, and he drove up to, we were waving at him, and he drove up to the stop sign. And then as soon as he got to the stop sign, about to make a right the street, literally a black van, a black Dodge, pulled up in front of him. Two dudes with masks and guns got out of the car, and they're like, get the fuck out, get the fuck out. So me and my buddy, we ran inside, and we were like, call 911, call 911. And I started screaming all employees. I was like, call 911. There's guys with guns outside. There's guys with guns outside. They're trying to kill X. So they ran outside, and like we all like ran outside, whatever. And then all of a sudden we hear X go, what the fuck is going on? Pow, pow, pow. Shot X 3 times. Everybody ran back inside, waited for a minute, and then we all came back out and walked towards X's car, and he was dead. And the van drove away.
They're asking, do they have a red mask?
No, they were wearing red bandanas, and they were all black. So, yeah. But yeah, we know, like, we were there to see what happened. Like, a lot of people are making up these like conspiracies and theories on like he's not dead, whatever. Like, you know, we were there. We saw what happened. We came up to his car after like what happened, you know, and saw police come and the ambulance, and they tried to do CPR, and we saw like his like mom and dad come to the scene. It was crazy. Yeah, they did. They took he came in with a Louis Vuitton bag looking to buy dirt bikes, and when we went up to the car, they stole his Louis Vuitton bag. It wasn't with him because he was looking at like $15,000-$20,000 bikes. So they stole.
Everybody's like, why was there no blood? Just because you can't see the blood, like.
Yeah, there was a hole going through his neck, and I believe that the blood was going through the other side of his neck, and like. It was going through the right side.
He was shot at close range.
Yeah, and he was shot at close range. Yeah.
What kind of gun?
He was shot with like, it looked like, I want to say like an MP5. They had like some sort of like submachine gun they were holding, and they ran up to his car. And yeah, but that's basically what happened, guys. Just want to let you know.
You're like, what part of his body was shot?
He was shot in his neck.
How many times?
3 times. 3 shots. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know what happened, because there's a lot of people that don't know. And, you know, me and my buddy were there, and we saw what happened. So,
yeah.
X, he was doing all right.
Talk about his mood. You asked him for a picture.
Yeah, I asked him for a picture, and, like, you know, he didn't really seem like he wanted to do it. But, like he was just, like, in an okay mood, you know, just minding his own business and, you know, just doing his own thing. But Was he alone? No, he was with his uncle. His uncle actually got, when the guys came up with the guns and they're like, get the fuck out, his uncle got out of the car and ran with us inside to call 911. And so it looked like they were targeting out X. So, yeah, they probably do have cameras. But, you know, that's like the police matter and stuff. But, yeah. Yeah, it was definitely, he was targeted, you know.
Dom, you have any questions?
Why didn't X get out of the car? Well, they
had guns at him.
and he had no clue what was going on. So, they got out of the car fast, and as soon as they got out of the car, they started walking towards his car with the guns, and then that's when we ran. We took cover, and then I ran inside and I started screaming, "Call 911! Call 911! There's a guy with a gun outside!" I was like, "Call 911!" So, yeah. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know like what's happening and like what happened, just the truth, you know.
What did he say?
What did he say? Like, what do you mean by what he said?
Why don't you talk about what he was saying in the shop?
Oh, in the shop, he was just talking about the bikes, you know. He was saying like the guy was like, "Oh, like what about this bike?" He's like, "Man, that shit's slow as fuck." And then me and my buddy started laughing. He's like, and they were like, "Yeah." And then he was like, "Yeah, that shit dumb slow." He's like, "It's dumb slow." And then we just started laughing. But then he was really minding his own business. But yeah. What were his last words? Honestly, his last words were when he was like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then they shot him 3 times.
So he yelled it.
Yeah, he yelled it. He was like, "What the fuck going on?" And they pow, 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 shot him 3 times. How long before the cops got there, and who helped him after he was shot? Everyone was snapping pics. So as soon as it happened, all the employees went up and tried to wake him up. Nothing was happening. And then I'd say about like 2 minutes later, like not even a cop came up, checked his pulse, told everybody to get back. But like he was dead, you know what I'm saying? Like he was like lifeless. It was really, really like scary and sad. And yeah, the ambulance came and the ambulance did CPR on him. And they tried to get a pulse, but like, you know, nothing happened really. I mean, they said he got a pulse and they took him in the ambulance and they left. And as soon as he left, X's his dad, his stepdad and his mom came, and his stepdad's like, "Where the fuck is my son? Where the fuck is my son?" And then his mom was just crying and shit. It was like really sad, you know. I just want my prayers, condolences go out to them, you know. Hope they're doing well. How many guys was it? There's 2 guys that came out and 1 guy and 1 driver. Were they tall or short? Honestly, I couldn't really like give you guys a good description. I would say they're about like 6 foot, like 5'9", 5'10", you know. Normal height. Did they park the car in front of his car? Why didn't he drive? They parked the car right in front of his car, and he thought it was just like someone normal that accidentally pulled over. And they got out of the car with guns, and they were parked in front of his car, so he really had no place to go. Okay, let me see here. What else? So they told his uncle to get out of the car and not him. No, as soon as they were like, "Get the fuck out," his uncle ran to come get help as quick as possible. So that's what happened. He ran inside. What car did they come out of? Because I've seen many possible vehicles. It was a Dodge. I'm not sure what kind of Dodge, because as soon as they came out, I ran. But yeah, it was a Dodge. So did X die in the hospital, or he died? He died instantly when he got shot. Tattoos, the lighting, you know, the video that was taken by this guy that we saw take the video, the lighting is just, you couldn't see the tattoos. But if you look on my picture, I posted, you can see his tattoo on his cheek. That's the timepiece. What color was the car? It was black. Was he carried off in a stretcher? He was carried off in the stretcher because they were trying to give him a pulse and resuscitate him. So, do you think any security cameras?
What direction did they pull off?
What direction? Honestly, I think they came in through the right. So, went on, and then after that, he got shot. Why weren't there any shells on the ground and damage on X's car?
Close range.
Yeah, I believe there were shells in the car, but like nobody went through the car and looked around. Everybody was just trying to like get X to wake up, or trying to help him out as much as we could, you know, trying to do everything possibly could, you know, to save his life. I set him up. I did not set him up. I'm just letting you guys know what happened.
Don't even respond to that dumb shit. Fuck that. For X, like millions of people are gonna want answers. Like, how are you gonna hide?
Why no one followed the car? I mean, literally everybody.
Who's gonna follow the car?
Yeah.
Who's gonna follow the car?
Everybody
is regular pedestrians calling 911.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is gonna follow a big ass van with goddamn huge ass guns?
I see.
You got me fucked up.
If the guy who took the video were to help out, do you think he could have made it?
Nah, he was shot
No,
in back
the guy
of his
took the video. We all ran outside after what happened, you know, and then X was just laying there, and his uncle came to the car, and he was just shaking his head in disbelief, and, you know, he had no clue what to do. You know, it was just a really tragic event, you know, like everybody tried like the best we could, you know.